By 2075, power no longer lived only in buildings. It lived in algorithms. Sacramento became the brain of California's governance. This was not just a city. It was a thinking system.
Every policy is simulated millions of times before approval. Democracy evolved beyond paper ballots. Decisions now anticipate disasters before they happen. Even movement obeys intelligent planning.
Justice became faster, but not without debate.
Not everyone trusted machines with power!
Oversight became as important as innovation.
Government powered itself sustainably.
Budgets were no longer guesses.
AI will solve all socially relevant problems. We must embrace this future.
Lies struggled to survive in 2075.
Leadership became a collaboration.
Prevention replaced reaction.
Politics became visible to everyone.
Response time dropped to seconds.
Bias was reduced, cardinally, not eliminated.
Every decision left a data shadow. Civics became immersive.
Nature finally had a voice.
Information moved at light speed.
California's model spread worldwide.
The future argued with itself. Power became harder to hide.
Sacramento never slept anymore.
Public opinion became measurable instantly. Old systems finally caught up.
Who should lead? Logic or instinct?
This city didn't just govern, it thought. Preparedness became policy.
Punishment evolved into prevention.
Even the hardest debates found data.
No decision went unseen.
Nature and technology negotiated.
Planning finally matched reality.
The past became searchable.
Trust became measurable. Blackouts became history. Government became accessible.
Freedom of expression survived!
Influence lost its shadows.
Language no longer divided leadership.
Listening became limitless. Some choices still required human judgment.
The city responded before fear arrived.
Power learned to question itself. Progress became visible.
The future was not human or machine, but both.
This was Sacramento 2075, the mind of California.
At the heart of Sacramento, one system processed the will of millions.
Public opinion became a living map.
We came here expecting to be ignored again. But our community needs action on the water bill, not just thoughts and prayers.
Not every solution pleased everyone.
Power still had a human handbrake.
Data could guide people, but not silence them.
Even water rights became algorithmic.
Emotion clashed with probability.
Truth gained a digital shield.
Surveillance walked a careful line.
Chaos was replaced with choreography.
Participation reached unprecedented scale.
Cities began to plan themselves. Every decision left an indelible record.
One message, a million interpretations.
Justice demanded caution.
Lives were saved before flames spread. Neutrality required constant correction. Power followed need, not profit.
The system was powerful and vulnerable. Defense moved faster than fear.
Politics entered daily life.
Data changed destinies.
Science gained political weight.
Adaptation replaced reaction. Diplomacy learned efficiency.
Some decisions couldn't be automated.
Trust was actively defended.
The future spoke for itself.
Even jokes influenced policy. Markets finally felt human.
Oversight gained clarity. Silence was no longer an option. Numbers met compassion.
The world watched Sacramento.
Stability became proactive. Trust was the true currency.
For the first time, the city hesitated.
Humans reclaimed the final word.
Silence revealed dependency.
Control returned carefully. Rules were rewritten together.
Balance replaced dominance. Inclusion became measurable.
Power learned humility.
The next generation inherited the system.
Progress flowed quietly.
Even the future remained uncertain. Control was shared, not surrendered.
This was not a machine city. It was a negotiated future.
With limits in place, the city learned restraint.
Understanding became a right.
Advice was welcomed. Authority remained human.
Progress reached beyond the capital.
Healing replaced survival.
Trust made participation effortless. Knowledge empowered choice. Mistakes were remembered, not erased.
Stability became policy.
Life continued, smarter, calmer. Borders softened under shared intelligence. Decisions outlived their makers.
Mobility became universal.
But
But who decides what ethical means in an AI context? We need transparency.
Exactly. If we don't question the algorithms now, we lose control.
The future learned to question.
Well-being became measurable.
Governance adapted to individuals.
Old wounds found closure.
Silence meant stability. Nothing remained hidden. Preparedness became routine. The city became a classroom. Success was redefined.
Choice always mattered.
Foresight saved generations.
Technology faded into the background.
Efficiency didn't kill creativity.
Transparency replaced persuasion.
Time gained a voice.
Governance felt distant in the best way.
Uncertainty shrank. Nothing overstayed its relevance. Power felt approachable. Resilience became invisible. The future honored the past. Fairness became a metric.
Power knew how to end.
Stability reflected outward.
Less became more.
Democracy remained supreme. Fear lost its grip.
Progress learned to stop.
Nothing was forgotten.
Silence became success.
Advice replaced control.
The city rested.
The future felt normal.
Even intelligence knew when to fade.
The mind of California learned wisdom.
History moved forward.
This wasn't the future of politics. It was its evolution.
Power learned to whisper instead of shout. What began here reshaped governance everywhere.
Not the code, but the values were shared.
Power impressed through restraint.
Mistakes here prevented disasters elsewhere.
Opacity became unacceptable. Concerning outwards. Logic supported diplomacy.
Principles traveled faster than technology.
The people noticed.
Some choices still belonged only to humans.
Leadership became listening.
Progress measured in generations.
The city became a case study. Growth gave way to balance.
Control loosened by choice.
Human councils handle most decisions independently. Guidance became optional. Objective, human leadership restored. Memory replaced management.
The extraordinary became invisible.
Peace erased the memory of fear.
Enough was finally enough.
Achievement no longer needed celebration.
Intelligence learned when to step back.
The people decided together. Knowledge stayed. Control faded.
The city breathed freely.
Power defined by what it didn't do.
Success wasn't perfection.
An era ended without collapse.
Life moved forward.
Wisdom learned to trust humanity.
Dependency dissolved.
Here, power learned humility. Technology stepped into the background.
Conversation returned.
Wisdom slept.
Silence meant success.
The lesson endured.
History became a story.
Nothing looked futuristic anymore.
Purpose fulfilled.
Freedom felt light.
Balance reflected outward.
The machine rested.
Power returned home.
The future felt human again. Not forgotten, but complete. Success required no attention.
This was the quiet victory.
Sacramento, 2075. The smartest system ever built knew when to step aside.
No alarms, no commands, just morning.
Life flowed without instruction.
Government felt human again. Silence marked success. Objective. Closure.
Conversation replaced calculation.
Power became memory.
Lessons outlived systems.
Euroship higher systems.
Nature never needed permission.
Builders returned to being citizens.
Efficiency gave way to wisdom.
An age earned its place in history.
Nothing rushed anymore.
Progress became invisible.
We came to remember, not reactivate.
That was the lesson.
True success didn't demand attention.
Power stepped aside for life.
Guardians became storytellers.
Nothing needed fixing today.
Even the sky returned.
The system waited without desire.
Life set its own pace.
Fear faded first.
Choice felt tangible again.
No myths, just facts.
Nothing screamed future anymore.
Rooms remember,
even when machines don't.
We learned how much control was enough.
Uncertainty felt peaceful now.
People remembered the feeling, not the code.
Rest earned.
Life reclaimed the skyline.
Efficiency was no longer the goal. Time softened everything. Great power needed no monument. Silence became the reward.
We built it, then let it go.
Endings deserve dignity. The future didn't glow anymore.
Nothing watched them now.
No system needed to manage tomorrow.
Balance held.
History rested.
Small moments mattered again.
Some things never needed upgrading.
Joy didn't need optimization.
Wisdom stayed asleep.
This was the real future.
Quiet victories leave no scars.
Sacramento, 2075. California's political AI hub.
The smartest system ever built. Didn't ask to rule forever. It knew when to stop.
Entrusted humanity to continue.
you.